I can tell cause a lot of y'all are overweight. I already work for y'all. I'm in the sweatshops making these shirts for y'all. Now I ain't getting money, go to bed hungry, but I make some exports for y'all. Y'all don't know a thing about that. You was made in America. I'm trying to find me a ticket where the sky is the limit, catch a plane to America. It should be plane to America. Y'all blessed and you got it made. Heard y'all don't play no more, y'all ain't say no more. Y'all looking for another way. Well, I hope it ain't true, but I'm packing my suit. Farewell to my motherland. Said bye to my loved ones. Fate, here I come, I'm going to another land. I done made it to America. I'm amazed at America, but I couldn't get approval to stay, so they sent me away from America.
Let's go before you, Jesus. Father, we know the people need to know you. Like we just praise you and adore you right now. As we unpack the truth about who you are, the catacombs fill you, and put your trust in your Son, Jesus.
Yeah, Lord.
Yeah, Lord.
Can we tell them about you?
Can we tell them about you?
I know they don't know,
I know they don't know,
but they're listening right now, so
but
we
they
might as well.
listening right now, so we might as
We're
well.
gonna just talk about you.
We just gonna talk about
We're
you.
gonna vibe with you.
We gonna vibe with you.
Help them vibe with you,
Help
Lord.
them vibe with you, Lord.
They probably never heard.
They probably never heard.
You probably never had the living God unpacked by some rapper. The living God done jack for his own purpose. You know what's picks up bugs. People the way he wins, though he picks up scrubs. Like you and like me, but enough of this intro. Introducing this God, gotta give up for this info about the one that the text calls Yahweh. Yahweh is the I am. He had the Son come our way. To Yahweh is the man Christ Jesus. Jesus is the Son. Yahweh sent to man Christ breezes through another person known as God the Spirit. The Spirit is the third person of the Godhead. Here it is the foundation, God's triune. This thing's hard to lay out in 16 bars. Bars of truth about God, doesn't this seem odd? A rapper would bring truth heavy as 16 cars. Oh God, I decided to write. I acquired a mic. I want your eye on the Christ, cause he is our God. Ain't nobody like him. That's just why we like him. Plus we got our life from Jesus our God. We won't stop till every block is laced. Till he's on top, cause on top is his proper place. What other God would cop from every race? Some people so weak to show off his grace. No one but I. You ever heard the word attributes? Attributes describe God's got so many vibes. Some of them I have to shoot. Eternality just to start it off. The timeline, he was here before we started off. All knowing, all powerful, all present. Yes, these are the omnis of God. He's heaven's best. In every way, in every class, his very breath. Creates and sustains every day in every step. Step with me, get with me. You know I'm moving, y'all. To see the sovereign Lord who rules it all. Comes close if his sin comes to the forefront. If you want of his mercy and grace, we all want. We all want love, but none of us want wrath. Wrath is in the package, the enemy won't last. But not me, he's beautiful. He's holy, he's just good. Transcendent, he's imminent, plus immutable. I decided to write. I acquired a mic. I want your eye on the Christ, cause he is our God.
Yo, what's up, everybody?
That's just why we like him.
How is,
got our life
whoa.
from Jesus our God.
How is everybody doing? Hope everybody's doing well. Alright, that's a somewhat decent, I guess. I'm not a fan of how it sounds. Well, now it's not gonna work. Okay.
Just why we like him. Plus we got our life from Jesus. We won't stop till every block is laced. He's on top, cause on top is his proper place. What other God would got from every race? Some people so weak to show off his grace. No one but our God.
I don't know why, it's just a static screen. This has there's a static. Why is... Okay, that sounds much better. Yeah. You know, I still don't understand though. I don't understand how I'm 12-1, but I've won 13 straight games. Let me grab a sweatshirt real quick or something, because I'm a little chilly.
Long days, she been working long days. Man, I know she been waiting on us all week. 4 seasons, get it popping off like Pompeii. Parked up Melrose, she wanna get up on me in the broad day. Did that one time. Your type be catching them feelings, ain't never on time. I ain't been trusting no bitch, and 3 way back in 09. We gonna see if with me you can keep it together or not.
Yeah, I had a cell phone here somewhere. Let me post this up.
Party people in the place to be. It's about that time.
Yeah, what you know about going
All right.
out head west, red legs, TVs, all up in the
think
headrest.
we're good to go
Trying to
now.
live it up, rock jewel, bigger truck, dog glittered up, kid, what? Jig with a cut, sip Chris, spit it up, rock, get your till I can't. I'm a big man, get this man room out of everything from Cancun to Grand Tune. Why you stand on the wall, hand on your, lighting up.
All right. And
I'm the reason they made the dress code. They figure out what and why when I'm in my fresh clothes.
I swear I gotta get your headset.
From my neck to my toes. Neck
Next
full of
up.
gold, baguettes in
Here.
my rolls,
Okay.
red shows,
I just saw
extra O's.
why
Get the keys
that's
to the
better.
next to hold. East, west,
I was about to say,
come on,
I
bury the
sound
millions. Don't
like
let
I'm
me in the heavy to
in a
make.
cave
Whether
or
from the
something.
ex-friend, intellect, let's begin. Bring it to
better?
an end. Come on.
Check 1, 2.
Bad boy.
Hang on.
Come on.
I wouldn't change you if I could.
Come on. You can't understand, we be Waikiki. The TV look pretty. Little kids see me way out in DC with a Z3 Chrome BBs. They wanna be me. Talking, they ought to quit. Unfortunate, they don't see a fault what I get. And those be the same ones
Whoa.
walking while I
Okay.
wait. Just started seeing cars cause they auction it. So while
All
I
right.
daydream, my
That's-
city gleam, and I deal
that's
with
better.
proposing me.
Now you can hear
One
me.
time you had it all. I ain't
Play a
mad
couple
at y'all,
games and
now
then
give me the catalog.
gonna do
I
some
show you
homework.
that
Play
walk.
till probably
City
around
car,
12.
powered by a big star.
It's about 2 hours.
It's like y'all be talking funny. I don't understand language of people with short money. Come on now. Yeah. Come on.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, basketball fans. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to 2K Sports. I'm here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight it's Anchorage as they'll be playing against the Suns. For Phoenix, with a record of 3-7 over their last 10 games, they have been struggling. Wins hard to come by. We'll see if they can grab one tonight. You know, it seems, fellas, like every time LeBron takes the court, he has a chance to pass another career milestone. When it's all said and done, where do you think he ends up on the NBA's all-time scoring list, Shaq?
Well, it'll be very hard for him to...
That's a great look at our location tonight. The home of the Suns here in downtown Phoenix. 2K Sports checks in with our loyal viewers with a broadcast from Phoenix, Arizona. The home of the Suns. Welcome to 2K Sports, bringing you... And with tip-off coming up...
Well, guys, when Devin Booker's father finished his playing career...
And that kind of toughness is crucial to have at a young age. Thanks, D.A. Maybe too soon to start talking about this, Doris, but we see some young teams getting blown out. Clearly, they're in rebuild mode. At what point do you start to focus on player development versus winning games?
You know, this is such a tough organizational issue because you have to balance the priority of giving your young talent an opportunity to get the repetition necessary in a playing environment in a competitive situation versus we owe a commitment to our fans to win and win at a high level because they're paying the ticket prices and ultimately, you know, playing a part in our success. So I think some of this has to be, where are we at the midway point? Are we legitimately in playoff contention, or is it time to now focus on our player development? This is an organizational decision that has to happen organically over 82 games.
And you know what losing does to a culture? It can disintegrate a culture.
No, it's a great point. You do not want young players to get comfortable with losing. You are so right about that, Kevin.
Now let's take a look at the starters for Anchorage. Thunder is out there with Jordan. Then there's Chamberlain. Then it's Curry. And it's LeBron in at the 3, the small forward. And 3 from Jordan. Here's Thunder. That drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Thunder's got 6.
Heating up early on. This is exactly how he wanted to start the night.
You're right. I mean, he's found his rhythm early. The defense has got to do a better job guarding him from this point on.
What?
And when I watch Eric Bledsoe, I really
That's
feel
not
like
straight
he's
up.
At his best when
Seriously?
he's kind of prodding a defense. So hard to keep away from
that's
the
ridiculous.
rim. When he attacks, it just opens everything else up in his offensive game.
I'm sorry, that's ridiculous. Let's experiment.
Move shots.
Okay, that's much better. Now you can actually see me.
The free throw drops for Eric Bledsoe. And great, as you said, the aggressiveness Bledsoe has going to the rim is a key for him to getting those open shots then on the perimeter.
And the team is at their best when he is in attack mode. I mean, opens up lanes for cuts as you just can't keep him out of the paint. Knows when to drop off a pass after he beats his opponent as well for an easy score.
I'll tell you, he's coming through for them at the free throw line today. His form has been perfect.
Drains the three-pointer. Curry's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
That's a great beginning. 3 for 3 from the floor.
There's a screen by Williams. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. Phoenix shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here. Well, you look back at the history of the Phoenix Suns, and they have had some incredible players suit up for them.
Well, you think Sir Charles, one of the famous names that have played for the franchise, but Steve Nash, Amari Stoudemire, Sean Marion, Dan Marley, Kevin Johnson. We're talking about some great players.
How on earth did they let him get that wide open?
Banked in off the glass. 8 points for Thunder.
Boy, 4 for 4 to get things started. Must have been a good shoot-around this morning.
Bledsoe outside. Williams' shot is off.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Well, that's just stellar interior defense. You can't ask for anything more than that.
Thunder, good, and Curry gets the assist. Thunder's got 11.
Are you kidding? 5 for 5, and they just got started.
Suns have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Jackson, a screen on James. Here's Booker. Again, the miss by Booker.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
And James throws it down.
And guys, they've come out and established a rhythm. And also their play calling has been on point.
Yeah, I think that's exactly how they built this lead. They played as one, shared the basketball, running. Stop it!
And
I don't know if you can do it any better on both ends than they have tonight.
I don't think you can ask for anything more, Greg. What a wonderful job establishing a lead early in this one.
Suns trail by 13. Back to Bledsoe. No good again that time. Anchorage has gone a perfect 4 of 4 from beyond the arc. A lot of their points coming by way of the 3 in the first quarter. It's Curry outside, and again Anchorage with the triple.
And really, that's what built the early lead here.
Pretty sure I
Killer
missed
shooting
being able
from
to get to
beyond.
that.
You know, I'm surprised the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. You know, that's their preferred weapon tonight.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
You know, for not even being as the controller and whatnot, that was
a pretty
good
solid
play.
effort, I thought. But when you're battling for a road win, even when you play hard, nothing's guaranteed.
Interesting that they looked confident going in.
What?
But as the game wore on, I thought the crowd affected their performance down the stretch.
Heights checked in for the Suns. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, ball's knocked loose. Thunder passes to Durant. Kevin Durant with the slam.
Exceptional play across the board. I love their tenacity, just piling it on at this point.
You know, and the beauty is it hasn't just been offense, right? It's been the defensive end as well. They're firing on all cylinders right now.
And one thing that Coach Earl Watson has shown in his career as a coach is his ability to manage the roles of players and Doris keep everyone happy.
Well, that's the job of a former point guard, right? Watson played the position. He understands everyone needs to be involved and happy. Listen, Kev, you know this. It's not easy managing a rebuilding team. He does a terrific job developing the young talent while managing the veterans as well.
The defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
Ulis dishes to Knight. Land against Chamberlain. Ulis.
That's
he
a
could not
foul.
get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Kevin Durant. Doris, you look at Tyler Ulis, and people were surprised he lasted to the second round of the 2016 draft.
I think there were concerns about Tyler Ulis' size, right? This is an undersized point guard at 5'10", but you can't measure heart and his approach and knowledge of the game.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Anchorage leading by 19 points. Here's Thunder out to Carter. And again, Anchorage with the triple.
And when you're on the road, this is how you silence the crowd. Tremendous all-around play.
But it's not easy building a lead like this on the road, Greg, but they have been lights out throughout this game.
There's the double team with Pippen. Knight wide open. Phoenix no good that time either. 59 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Got that one up quick. And that's 18 points for Thunder.
You want to talk about a perfect performance? He hasn't missed a shot all night. Incredible.
Now, here's Ulis. Tight defense on him. all alone. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. To the middle, and stolen by Chamberlain. And here we go, Anchorage fast break. Durant's got the ball. Carter outside, kicks it to Durant. Jacks up a three, 9 for 9, looking deadly accurate. Like guys he cannot miss.
And when you got someone putting on a show like this, I mean, in the first quarter, you have got to be kidding. And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
Fantastic anticipation. Then he shows major explosiveness converting at the other end.
And how's that for some ups coming from that one?
Well, he is a rarity among NBA point guards in his ability to elevate.
But how much more dynamic is your backcourt when you add that element of elite athleticism?
And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we've got a blowout underway here. Anchorage out in front, running away with this one. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
Did not mean to do that. That's better. And you can actually hear me.
And Tyson Chandler, known for being a great teammate, a very vocal leader certainly. He talked about how
players do the policing. Coach sets a standard.
Don't you need a player like this of Chandler's caliber and character, Greg, to make that kind of a teamwork, have that feel in the locker room, that leadership role that everybody believes in and respects?
No doubt about it, Kevin. And that weighty stature is built on experience and credentials, as you mentioned, like having that championship ring or being an all-star. But when you have it and use it that way, the coach doesn't have to worry about the locker room because Chandler has got that covered.
And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And guys, what stands out to you from Anchorage in this one?
Well, already in the first period, they found ways to get this offense ramped up.
I think one key is they've controlled the tempo so far. And I know it's early, but it helps to have this kind of lead.
T.J. Warren out there with Jared Dudley. Then there's Brandon Knight. Then there's Bender. And it's Ulis in at the 2.
Face the wrong way.
As we get into the second quarter.
That was bad.
And Doris, you've spoken in the past about the art form of drawing a foul. Who are some of the best players that you've seen in executing that?
Well, I think the preeminent guy at this point would have to be James Harden, right? And this guy specializes in the and one, the 3-shot opportunities from 3. And listen, that is part of the game, and we do not want to take that aspect away, right? Because and ones have always been a part of the game. What we need to evaluate is at what point does a shot attempt begin versus those guys who are throwing themselves, or in James Harden's case, sometimes grabbing the arm.
Oh.
Dang.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. For Phoenix, they've gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Bender with a wide open look. And it's off from 3-point range. And, here we go. Carter's got it in the fast break chance. And then Carter with the dunk.
Oh, this is ridiculous. Can you remember the last time they missed?
I really can't. They're on fire. Seems like they cannot miss.
Knight kicks to Bender. It's stolen by Carter. And here we go. Carter heading to the hoop. And he hits that one down right on the face of Tyler Ulis.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Knocked away.
Get it.
And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. And here we can now take a look at how the ratio was between the 3s and the 2s last season for the Suns.
And they had a good split between their work in the paint and their 3-point shooting. If the triple wasn't there for them on any given night, they were able to come inside and do some damage down low.
And here's Dudley for 3, and that comes off the assist by Ulis. Dudley's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And there's the feed to Chamberlain. Carter kicks to Chamberlain. Outside Westbrook. Pippen for three. Dishes to Durant. And Vince Carter with the slam.
How about the incredible floor awareness from Kevin Durant? Such a sense for when one of his teammates has a clean look.
The Suns have gone 2 of 6 in the field in the second quarter so far. Poked away. Dudley the pass to Ulis. Back to Dudley. Three-pointer. Another three for Phoenix.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Westbrook kicks to Chamberlain. And Carter has it in the corner. Good ball movement here by Anchorage. The kick out to Westbrook. And again, Anchorage with the triple.
Continuing to push the action and build this lead.
You can tell they've got their foot on the gas pedal right now. No slowing down. The defense starting to look helpless.
Knight with it. Guarded now by Durant. Off the screen. A shot by Knight, no good. Anchorage has gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on three-pointers. And then Carter with the dunk.
Yeah, getting theirs before
So
the
strong.
defense can set up.
Boy, just a step quicker than the defense, really. Catching them off guard and capitalizing well.
Now, here's Ulis, defended by Carter.
No way.
To the left side wing. Here's Bender. No good on the triple. For Anchorage, they've gotten on a roll and just kept going here.
Yeah. Unbelievable.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrapper.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Dudley with a screen on Carter. Here's Ulis, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And to this point on the season, guys, 80% from the line. He's done a really good job.
No good on the free throw. And the Suns here with a different look. Tyson Chandler, he's checked in for Bender. Allen Williams comes in for Jared Dudley. Jackson, he's checked in for Warren. And it's Devin Booker in for Knight. Big group substitution here for Anchorage. Curry's checked in for Durant. LeBron comes in for Vince Carter. Michael Jordan is checked in for Pippen. And Thunder subbed in for Russell Westbrook. And the second free throw, good. One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
How good is King James at spreading the floor, involving everyone on the offensive end?
1:04 left in the first half of the game. Tipped away. Here's Thunder, and he takes it home with one hand.
And that's really the change in our game. It's the overall athletic ability. I love those point guards that can throw it down.
Well, you've talked about that. That's a dose of the modern NBA, Greg. That kind of aerial ability isn't limited now to just the front court anymore.
That's exactly right.
That's the point, guys. When you're leading, you've got to be kidding.
And that's how he makes his presence felt.
And Greg, we see him do it time and again. He is a special talent. Ulis dishes to Williams. Shoots over Curry. And the Suns miss again. Anchorage has gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on three-pointers. Thunder passes to LeBron. And 3 from Jordan. Here's Thunder. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. And that's now 35 points for Thunder. Chandler a screen all by himself. Here's
wow.
The pretty dunk brings down the house.
Gracious. The offense,
What?
but more importantly, they're taking the shots they know they can make.
Well, they haven't done anything. They're simply moving the ball and working for the best available shot.
And so it's the visiting team enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
It's just been a dunk contest.
Thanks, Kevin. Steph, what is working out there so far tonight?
Defensive end, we rebound the ball. keeping them off the glass and being able to execute an offensive end.
We'll see about the second half. Thanks, Steph. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm Ernie Johnson. Time for the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Well, for Anchorage, Kenny, what did you see from them?
Well, we can't look past the huge contribution their bench has provided. They've got this lead mainly because of the injection of energy and offense that they got from their reserves. That's what a coach wants to see. I'm guessing the minutes will be spread out a little bit in the second half.
Shaq, what'd you think about Phoenix?
Well, one reason they're getting roasted, a.k.a. blown out, poor rebounding. Way too many one-and-done possessions. I don't want to see guys dribble between their legs and shoot. Not enough fundamentals. Hey, box out 101. Maintain position 101. Learn how to play basketball 101. Things like that, Ernie.
Shooting 100% from the three-point line.
And it's just about time now.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a run of...
Who's on mine? That'd be my brother. Yeah.
Away game. Phoenix has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. And so in the game for Anchorage, Steph Curry's out there with Chamberlain. Then it's LeBron James.
Ooh, okay.
And it's Thunder. And it's Jordan in at the shooting guard position.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
I'll tell you, the freak athleticism of Eric Bledsoe is eye-popping. He has unbelievable burst in the open floor that can make even elite guards look like they're standing still.
Okay. From downtown.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Here's Thunder. It's deflected.
Oh,
and
shoot.
Phoenix pushing it up now. Jackson has the open look. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist.
Okay.
Jackson's got himself going.
Wake up.
His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Wake up, Anchorage.
And so here's Anchorage. And for Bledsoe, the athleticism goes beyond his open floor speed. Doris also a fantastic rebounder, as you know, for a guard, even though his height is doing him no favors.
Well, he entered the league, obviously, Eric Bledsoe, as an elite-level athlete. And the longer you play, the more you understand how to take advantage of that. And obviously, once you become a starter, you can expect your productivity to increase.
Feeds it to Jordan. From deep LeBron, and again Anchorage with the triple.
If LeBron's three-point game is going, turn the lights out. It's over.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. LeBron against Jackson. Booker with no one around. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
And a wide open look for Jordan. And again, Anchorage with the triple.
Okay, we got a nice little back and forth going here.
Well, I love how personal this thing is getting. If you drain a 3 on me, anything you can do, I can do better.
Williams. It's good on the putback.
Okay.
And they really got on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
And that one's good. James. James has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Oh, wow. 4 of 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Williams has a screen for Bledsoe. And Williams, here we go. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Bledsoe's got 3 assists tonight.
Such great instincts on the pick and roll. Bledsoe showing that he can make the players around him better.
Back to James. Passes it to Thunder. Inside. Kicks it out to James. And again, Anchorage with the triple. Doris, some players, no matter how hard they try, can't make free throws in games. You spent a lot of your playing time at the line, playing guard for Providence. Why do you think this mental block is there for some players?
It's amazing the power of the mind relative to sports performance, right, Kevin? Because I do believe very often this can be much more about the mental than the physical side of it. Think back to Shaquille O'Neal, Dwight Howard, guys who are physically massive, and they say the size of their hand impacts their ability to shoot it. But to me, there is no question about it that sometimes it's just you're afraid. It's like the yips in golf. You just can't figure it out. And it becomes a scary place to be, standing alone on the free throw line.
Good comparison.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Bledsoe left side. Pass to Booker to stop the run. The offensive rebound. Here's Jackson. Yep, that one goes. Jackson's got 5 points so far.
And how about just the sheer determination that Jackson brings? You can hit him while he's shooting, but he doesn't cave. He just stays with his motion.
Drills it from outside.
Boy, this guy has been transcendent this quarter. Something really lit a fire underneath this guy.
Bledsoe kicks to Williams. They double him with Jordan. Fires from 14. Here's Chandler. Rebound by Anchorage. Chamberlain got rebound number 7 for him tonight. The finish outside for Curry. Jordan dishes to Chamberlain. Thunder, the basket good off the assist from Chamberlain. Chamberlain got 5 assists in the game.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
There's a screen by Williams. Chamberlain with the block.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Here's Thunder. And again, Anchorage with the triple.
Now, I think they'll keep going to him more and more as they look to hang on to their lead. Why not with the way this guy is shooting it?
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Bledsoe passes to Williams. Can they get it? Another miss by Williams.
I'll tell you, he hasn't been able to find the mark all night. It's a big reason they're staring at this deficit.
The dish to Chamberlain. Three-pointer. And James with the basket on the assist by Chamberlain. LeBron's got 11 points here in just the second half. Now here's Bledsoe. Defense is right there. Thunder passes to Chamberlain. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, and he was so quick to break on that one. A good sign that he read the play.
And so it's the visiting team holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back to the action after this word. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. Here's Westbrook. A moment now to reset the lineups. Back to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. They've got Jones. Alex Len out there with Bender. Then it's Reed. And it's Knight in at the 1 spot.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And pushing it up again is Anchorage, again in transition.
Costly there. Just a loss of focus leads to the ball going the other way.
Well, he simply wasn't paying attention. Coughed it up. Got to be more assertive and strong with the basketball.
Reed kicks to Knight. Jones with the screen on Witt. Here's Len, and Griffin sends it back.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Tell you, feeling the contact, then the concentration to finish through it. Nice by Levine.
Knight kicks to Len. Knight against Westbrook. And now it's Westbrook running. He can go all the way. And
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. They've been looking at his sorts in the last few possessions.
And this is when you need
That
to
guy.
be patient. Find a high percentage shot and have some floor balance.
Ulis is checked in for Brandon Knight. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Reed kicks to Bender. Here's Ulis, and Wade sends it back. And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it. And then Levine with the jam.
Well, multiple time winner of the slam dunk contest, Levine has got a creative streak.
The Suns have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Ulis with it. Jones with the screen on Westbrook. Here's Ulis. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Yeah, really frustrating right now. They just can't seem to stem the tide here.
Nothing they're doing on the defensive end is working. They've got to figure something out, and fast.
Glenn, a screen. Over in the corner, Bender. Fresh shot clock for Phoenix. Back to Len. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
What I'm already seeing out of Alex Len, more aggression than when he first entered the league.
Westbrook drives in. Here's Rodman. Shot's good. Griffin making the play.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Westbrook. Drops in the breakaway layup.
This is ridiculous. Can you remember the last time they missed?
I really can't. They're on fire. Seems like they cannot miss.
Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
That's something about all these turnovers. Right away, you're at a disadvantage defensively.
Here's Levine. Oh, wow.
Listen, multiple time slam dunk contest winner, and does some of his best work right there at the rim. Nice by Levine.
Suns have gone just 1 of 6 in the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. Here's Reed. Wade with the block. Here's Jones. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Anchorage has gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Westbrook dishes to Wade. Griffin passes to Wade. Levine inside the three-point line. And again, it's Anchorage.
You simply have to account for him on the perimeter no matter what. Levine with a beautiful catch and shoot.
Now, here's Ulis. He's covered by Westbrook. Oh, here we go with Griffin. Nobody back there. And finished off by Griffin.
Oh, my word. I shouldn't be amazed anymore when Griffin pulls off a dunk like that, but I always seem to be. The man has some unreal moves above the rim.
Glenn, a screen. Here's Ulis, and he gets the bucket.
Boy, the screen doing its job to perfection. One of the oldest plays in the book, and still one of the best.
Over to the left wing. Rodman kicks to Griffin. Levine dishes to Griffin. Rodman, and the jam by Dennis Rodman.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Anchorage.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, Just a monster game for Thunder.
He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
Eric Bledsoe's checked in for Tyler Eulis. Here's Rodman. Count that one.
Running up the score, showing no mercy.
At this point, they're completely overwhelming them. The opposition looks totally defeated.
Phoenix has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Knocks it loose. Here's Dudley. Rodman with the block. And, oh, here we go. Carter's got it in the fast break chance.
Whoa!
By Carter.
I'll tell you, when you're the visiting team, it can be hard to maintain focus, but not tonight.
No, I think that they've been locked in during this game. They didn't let the opposing crowd get to them at all. This has been pure domination.
And here's Dudley for three. Bean with the rebound.
Boy, he's so used to having a hand in his face that I think it caught him off guard to be that wide open.
Carter with the bucket.
Yeah, Levine finding the open man. The difference for him right now, playing under control.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Bledsoe passes to Bender. Glenn with it, and Griffin picks him up defensively.
And the rebounding has been key to their success here tonight.
Yeah, they've dominated that category in this one. It's reflected in the score.
If you're going in amongst the trees, you have got to be aggressive.
Well, he went all in there. He embraces the challenge and somehow finishes with the layup.
And so Anchorage takes the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
And that's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Hey, LeBron, congrats on the win. What do you think made the difference tonight?
Defense. We made our mark defensively. We understand that for the long term, we have to defend at a high level. We've been doing that.
It does start at that end, LeBron. Congrats again. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it,
Actually,
folks.
I believe I'm going to
for Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David
schoolwork and get some
this
stuff
is Kevin
done.
Harlan. Thanks for
So,
tuning in.
There's a good
So long,
game.
everyone.
Thanks for chilling, hanging out. See you guys in the next stream.